Hey, good morning. This is Kashif Mughal from Cash Data Consulting LLC. We're an online marketing company based in Plano, Texas. Happy December. We only have 28 days till 2025. Can you even believe it? So today we're going to continue our video series on Google Business Profile. Today we're going to focus on how to add photos and videos to your Google listing. So let me jump right into this. So why should you add photos, right? You may have heard of that expression. One picture is worth 1,000 words. Why is that? Because obviously it's visual. It conveys a lot more information that than reading gibberish, really. So that's why it's very critical. And as far as Google Business Profile, which also sometimes people call Google My Business, which is the old name, what are the requirements? Okay, so let's go down the list. The preferred formats are going to be either JPEG or PNG. The size of the file really matters because search engine optimization, if you're going to have a bigger file, it's going to take longer to process. So you got to keep them nice, short, and sweet. Okay. Um, Google recommends between 10K and 5 megabytes. I would recommend around 100 KB. You can certainly use websites like Tiny PNG, to compress your images without losing the resolution, which is the next topic. So the optimal resolution should be between 720 by 720 pixels, so that would be a square. Although Google does prefer landscape images, but I think that's the recommendation. If you want to know more about this, this is the link to that website. So let's jump right into that. So what are we going to do today? Our plan is to essentially we're going to be adding remember in the last couple of sessions we created a fictitious company called Cash Car Wash, and so we're going to be adding 3 images to our listing. One, this is a mobile business, so we don't have a storefront, so I'm going to actually have a picture of my home, my house. We need to have a cover photo which needs to be really catchy. That's going to be your number one image for your listing. And then we also do a charity car wash on Fridays, so I'm going to add that image. Um, Now, we'll talk about some of this SEO. So let me, like I said, switch gears. Before I show you my listing, this is the link I was talking about in the PowerPoint. Google has a great article on how to manage in photos on your business. You should definitely check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description below. If you have any questions on your Google listing or you're stuck with verification or some of those problems that have been happening lately at the end of 2024, please reach out to my team and then we'll figure it out. So as you remember, we get to the business profile by going here and going to click on Business Profile Manager on the right side. I'm already logged in, so there it is, Cash Car Wash. And if I, last time we worked on the profile, as you remember, the description is extremely important. If you did not see that video, please go back and check it out. Okay. Today we're going to really get into the photos. So here you go. Google has changed this a little bit. They used to have the things like interior photos, exterior photos, team photos, all of that fun stuff. So they removed all of that. But I'm going to start here. I do not have any pictures, as you can see. I'm going to click on Add Photos, and then before I do that, in fact, I do apologize. Let me go back into my folder here. So here you go. I have 4 photos here. Notice how these images are named randomly. Okay, you have image 1, IMG 953, whatever, unnamed 2. That is not so. That's not great. It doesn't tell Google or anybody what your pictures are about. So what you really need to do is you need to optimize them. Okay, and you can see what did I I'm looking at the name Best Car Wash Plano. Why Plano? Because we are based in Plano, Texas. Bikini Car Wash, which we do once a month, and then Friday, the charity car wash I'm talking about. Geotag, we'll talk a little bit about that. And then, of course, this is another picture, Cash Car Wash, Plano 1. Notice how I'm actually using the name of the company and keywords and location. Okay, that's exactly what you want. So I'm going to highlight this location because I will be adding them. I'm going back to my listing, selecting. So we'll just go through one by one. Let's just, let's just start with this one, I guess. Doesn't matter. Google does take a little bit of time to process these images. Like you can see, it says pending status, so it's not gonna. This is, like I said, a mobile business, so that's just my home. I'm going to just kind of go. In fact, I'm just going to select all of them. See if it lets me add all of these in one shot. And then while this is happening, we will switch gears and we will go look at some of my clients' business. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll talk about the geotag in a minute, but yeah, here you go. So all of these pictures are added. If you were to use, a catchy photo out of these, obviously, this one maybe, the two girls washing the SUV on a hot summer day in Dallas is going to be a lot more catchy than my house with the vehicles. Okay, certainly you can use these other ones too, but I'm going to just leave this as is. Hopefully by the end of the before the end of the video it switches, but that's how you add the videos in your listing. And once it's done, you'll be able to click here and uh, these photos get published very quickly, so I'm just going to leave that alone while it's spinning. So a couple of things here, image SEO, like I already mentioned, this is a lot better than just using omg.jpg, because again, I know the search engines, the visual AI, they actually know what an image looks like now. They didn't know that like 5 years ago. But and then this question comes up a lot. My clients ask, should I geotag or should I not geotag? Geotag really has to do with where the picture was taken. Okay, so let me go back to the folder actually. If I highlight this picture, let me make it a little bit bigger here. It's a little bit harder to see, but you see the picture was taken today, actually this morning, and you can see where it was taken. I'm right in the north of Plano. These are some are from the surrounding cities, Frisco, Allen, McKinney, Texas. So this is what we're talking about. I would honestly say just do it anyway because it's not gonna hurt you. Okay, so if you're torn, should I geotag or not geotag? Do it. Okay. So the other document I'm going to mention, I will be putting these links in the description below. These are good articles that talk about how to add images, how to add video, how to do the optimization. So definitely check them out. But let me move on to some of my clients. Some of the I'll show you how to do this and some of the other tips. So the cover photo, like I mentioned, it's the most important one. First impression is the last impression. If you go to Google, let's just try what should we do here. Let's just try one of these. If I go to maps.google.com, let's say what are we going to search for today? Let's just search for criminal attorney. I did not commit a crime, but it's always fun to trace these. So if I do this, you know, uh, and I'm just going to, of course, these are based on the, but let's say I click one of these. You got a picture of the lawyer. If I click on this one, that looks that looks good. I mean, it tells you where it is exactly. If I click on this, again, it's a bunch of lawyers. So the first picture really makes a difference. Because if you want to connect with them, this is a good one too. Somebody is being incarcerated. So again, the tip really is the cover photo is going to be your most important picture. Don't use the stock images, okay? Because if let's say you're a photographer and 10 other photographers are using the stock image, how is a newbie going to know it's you versus another one? Okay, we're going to review some Google business profiles for some of our clients, and then we'll call it a day because I'm trying to keep this video under 10 or 11 minutes. But the first one I want to look at is 20 West Legal. This is a estate planning in Massachusetts. So if I go back here, let me log into my business listings here. Whoa, 28 businesses. No, I don't know 28 businesses, but we work with a lot of businesses. If you need help with your Google business profile, please reach out. We're offering a 50% off this month. So this is a pretty good deal. But here you go, 20 West Legal, based in Sudbury. And so if I go to their photos, um, they already have a lot of photos. That's Erica, but I'm going to let me add some photos here. And again, if I track these down, If I go to my clients, where's 20 West Legal is right here. And there you go. See, you can tell how I named these images. Estate planning, Sudbury, Massachusetts estate law, power of attorney. Why did I do that? Because those are all great keywords for Erica's company or practice, I guess. Let me just do this. There you go. I'm gonna add these. And again, these are going to go in pending status. So some are already approved, but these are going to go in pending status. So I'm going to come out of this. And then I think really the last one I have today is Dornell. He owns a auto car home liability insurance company right here in Dallas. If you need insurance, go talk to Dornell. And let me go back into this one again. Let me just one of the businesses, and then let me see. Uh, oh yeah, I think it's up here somewhere. Sorry. Here we go. Dornell is right there. I'm going to go back into the photos, and he actually doesn't have photos. I don't know why. Dornell, we need to have a good conversation. Click on add, select, and this time I'm going to find Dornell. And there you go. So again, auto car insurance, Texas, Louisville car insurance. That's how we want to do that. And there you go. I mean, you can certainly add videos in there too. I'm not going to add a video per se today just because it takes longer. But that's it. I hope you found that helpful. The last thing we really have is reach out to us. We're based, like I said, in Plano, which is north of Dallas. There's the company. You can please like us on social media. Any questions, comments, put them in the description. And the last thing is we are offering, like I mentioned, 50% off Google Business Profile services. So please reach out to that. And I hope you have a great rest of the year. Goodbye.